17 members and associates of the Hells Angels are facing criminal charges in a violent attack.
Federal agents allege the outlaws sold drugs, traded firearms, and engaged in insurance fraud and even tampered with government witnesses.
We have learned there is cell phone video as well as surveillance video of evidence in this attack.
The U.S. Attorney characterized today's raids as historic, the largest federal bust on organized criminal gang activity.
Retaliation is common for crimes involving biker gangs. However, it could happen anywhere because of how interconnected gangs have become nationwide.
The 3-year investigation resulted in 42 federal indictments on a variety of charges, including racketeering, money laundering, drugs, gambling, insurance fraud, and extortion.
There's a bunch of bikers up here, and they're shooting guns and stuff. I need the police now.
But on foot going towards 2nd Street. Okay, receive.
Then you see a pack of Hells Angels going by, people are going to want to look. Next thing you know, cars. Because they're just staring at us and not paying attention to stop traffic.
If you wanted to break the law on an everyday norm, you should have joined a street gang. That's what they're known for. That's what they do. You're not allowed to steal cars on my block. We steal those cars.
I mean, it was so bad by us in Vegas. I was in the pool swimming, and the guys came back. Hey, Pee-wee, the cops are here. They want to talk to you. I said, well, go talk to them. Find out what they want. And they came back. They go, they want to talk to you.
Typically, if you leave the club, if you haven't been in for 10 years, you're automatically out back.
Got put out in 2006. Back in 2007, wound up going into Cannon. 2011. Came out of there. I had 4.5 years to walk off with zero support from that club.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Stacks. I'm your host, Bill Stacks, and today we got more to talk about. So it looks like the third suspect in the Forrest Park murder is under arrest. We're going to talk about that today and a bunch of other things. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your mother, brother, sister, friend about Chatting with Stacks. I appreciate everyone that takes the time to watch this show. You guys are all great. Thank you for your support. Lindsay, how are you? Thank you for joining me this morning. So we got 8 people in the house. Hit that like button. It helps a lot. So today, there's been developments in the Forest Park shooting. So, and forgive me, it says gang members a lot in this article. So it says, gang members charged in deadly shooting at Forest Park Motorcycle Club gathering, police say. This is in Georgia. Forest Park police say both confirmed gang members connected with deadly shooting at a motorcycle club gathering in April are now in custody. Authorities say that they believe there are more arrests are to come as they work to identify people connected with the violence. Here is the backstory. Officials say police first responded to shots fired call coming from a mechanic shop on 1st Street between Jones Road and Old Dixie Highway shortly before 5 p.m. on Sunday, April 27th. Let me show you guys a couple pictures. They're not very clear, but when they got to the scene, officers found several people who had been shot. 2 succumbed to their injuries. 2 others were rushed to a local hospital for treatment. A day after the shooting, authorities identified 2 people who were killed as a 25-year-old Isiah Mack and Anthony Hearns. Ages are unknown. Of Philadelphia, they say. Investigators say around 150 to 200 people were at the motorcycle gathering when the shots were fired. And the 2 suspects, they got them pretty quick, these 2 guys. This is Nigel Blackwood from Forest Park Police Department. Nigel Blackwood is the one on the left. The guy on the right is Dontel McKnight. Authorities say on Tuesday they obtained search warrant for Donnell. His nickname is 1HQ McKnight. And then the other guy, Nigel, his nickname is Railroad Blackwood. These two men were the same people who were taken to the hospital after the shooting. So I believe one of them, or maybe both of them, I'm only speculating, but I believe they were shot in the whole situation. Both men have been charged with malice murder in violation of Georgia's Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act. So that's not good. According to police, McKnight and Blackwood are both members of the Outcast motorcycle gang, they say. I mean, they're not a gang, they're a motorcycle club, but you know how the media wants to portray them. It says that they had traveled to the gathering to do a targeted attack against the victims who were affiliated with the Wheels of Soul Motorcycle Club, a rival group. Speaking at press conference on Wednesday, Forest Park Police Chief Brandon Chris said the shooting stemmed from an argument over territory dispute. He said that the two groups did not have ties to the area and they were trying to establish their territory here in Georgia. McKnight is currently in custody at the Clayton County Sheriff's Office. Jail records show Blackwood turned himself in to the Forest Park Police Department late Wednesday night. As part of the investigation, authorities say that they have learned that the party took place at a commercial site without the proper business license. The property has been issued a cease and desist court order and cited for operating a business without a license. The property owner and individuals who were leasing the property have been cited. Speaking a day after the shooting, city officials said Forest Park Code Enforcement Office is now involved to ensure the business does not reopen. So it says here, what's next? The investigation remains ongoing. Officials say that they expect more charges to come in the future. Now, this is the original article. This is just 2 arrests, but believe many more will be forthcoming. Press conference about the arrest investigation will take place at 10 a.m. on Wednesday. So then here is another article. This one says, third suspect arrested in connection with the shooting involving rival motorcycle gangs in Forest Park. A third suspect is arrested in connection with the deadly shooting on April 27th involving motorcycle gangs in Forest Park that left 2 people dead. Marvin Judge, his name is. I do not have a picture of him as of yet, but his name is Marvin Judge. He's known to be a member of the Outcast motorcycle gang, they say. He was taken into custody at Butts County. What a name for a county, huh? He is charged with felony murder in violation of Street Gang Terrorism Prevention Act. He was on Clayton County's top 10 most wanted list. Nigel Blackwood and Donnell McKnight were previously arrested. The 3 men are accused of entering an event involving a rival motorcycle gang member associated with the Wheels of Soul motorcycle gang. All suspects are now in the Clayton County Jail. So this is not looking good for them. Now, here's a little backstory. The Wheels of Soul. They are a motorcycle club, not a gang, but they're a motorcycle club. They are a 1% club. They were founded in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 1967, they are a mixed race club. However, they have a strong black presence. Now, I'm getting this information from 1percenterbikers.com. If any of it is wrong, I apologize. I will correct it if I give misleading information. There are other clubs with the same name, the Wheels of Soul Motorcycle Club, who do not appear to have any ties to this club, nor are they classified as a 1% club. So there's other clubs with the same name. So it says details of the club's expansion are not widely documented. However, they believe to have currently spread across the United States as of 25 states in the U.S. The Wheels of Soul motto is consistent. Their club logo is a red spoke motorcycle wheel floating over a wheel with golden wings. The motorcycle club common used the phrase WFFW. We all know what that stands for. I mean, almost every motorcycle club uses those types of abbreviations, standing for Wheels Forever, Forever Wheels. Or the Hells Angels have AFFA, or the Banditos, BFFB. Wheels of Soul have a clubhouse in Atlanta. They were established in 2014. It says they have chapters in Southwest Philadelphia. That is the mother chapter, or the founding chapter. They have one in Camden, Washington, South Portland, Tacoma, New York City, St. Louis, Kentucky, New Jersey. They have a chapter out there in Puerto Rico. So in 2011, the Wheels of Soul Clubhouse in West Philadelphia was raided by federal agents. An FBI investigation, which led to ongoing 2009, led to 18 members of the Wheels of Soul Motorcycle Club being charged with racketeering and other associated crimes in the St. Louis area. It is believed that 6 members from the Wheels of Soul had conspired to kill members from rival motorcycle club, the Outcast, in 2011. 2012, a further 4 members of the club are charged with racketeering after an investigation by the ATF in Chicago, Illinois area. 2012, October and November, from the ATF and the FBI investigations occurred. 15 of the Wheels of Soul Motorcycle Club members pled guilty in plea deals. A remaining 7 members were found guilty at trial in October and November, which they saw jury deliberation for 8 days before coming up with a verdict. And they were all found guilty. 2013, shots were fired outside the Wheels of Soul Motorcycle Club in West Philadelphia chapter clubhouse. 3 members of the motorcycle club were hit. 2014, the Wheels of Soul Motorcycle Club in New York City chapter, Christopher Fields, is charged with shooting a man to death in a road rage incident. 2014, in August, the Wheels of Soul Motorcycle Club, Stephen Hicks, was shot dead at a party in Birmingham. Wilbert Hawkins, a member of a sports bike club named Showstoppers Motorcycle Club, is also killed. It is believed that members of a rival motorcycle club, the Outcast Motorcycle Club, came to the event armed with weapons and began shooting. Police linked the activity to the murder of a rapper named Bobby Ray Stewart of Columbus. Georgia nightclub called the Supper Club on August 23, 2014. Police also connected the shooting and beating of a soldier from Fort Benning at the same nightclub the same night. 2014 is September. Birmingham police announced that the Outcast Motorcycle Club member named James Armstrong was arrested in Atlanta by the FBI and local police. James Armstrong will be charged with the murder of the Wheels of Soul Motorcycle Club member in Birmingham. and is being held in Georgia without bond. In 2015, September, Wheels of Soul member LeBrian Dale Parker was killed inside Tanqueray Tavern, located in the lower northeast of Philadelphia. 3 members of a motorcycle club were wounded in the shooting. And they're aligned with other clubs. I'm not going to name all these clubs, but you guys get it. Now, the Outcast Motorcycle Club, they were formed in Detroit, Michigan, it says, in 1969. They are a black 1% club. The club are not to be confused with the Outcast MC, Outcasts with an S, MC, who are not a 1% club. See, a lot of these clubs have the same name. They're just not the same club. I mean, that happens quite a bit, you know. So it says the group was founded in Detroit, Michigan, 1969 by a group of men who love to ride Harley Davidsons. The members wear a 1% patch on the top left of their cuts. They are an all-black 1%er club, and the largest percentage of black membership, including Chosen Few and the Wheels of Soul MC. The Outcasts have many run-ins with the Wheels of Soul Club over the past years, resulting in multiple murders. After starting their mother chapter in Detroit, they have expanded into multiple cities throughout the U.S. and do not have any chapters internationally, it says. They have a chapter in Kansas City. Their motto, or their patch, is made up of a laughing skull, which has teeth and possibly cornrows. Behind the skull is an iron cross. Their motto is, "We ride for peace." And peace is spelled P-I-E-C-E rather than P-E-A-C-E. And they also go by OFFO, Outcast Forever Forever Outcast. Now they have clubs in Georgia, California, Detroit, Gulfport, Mississippi, Jacksonville, Florida, Kansas City, Kansas, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina. Sean P. was a member of the Outcast Motorcycle Club, made up of the rap duo Young Bloods, now called Old Bloods, along with rapper J-Bo, and their song "Damn" went number 4 on the Billboard's Hot 100 chart. Connections with several well-known performers like Lil Jon, T.I., Nelly, Gucci Mane, Lil Scrappy, Twister, DJ Khaled, and T-Pain. Sean P. is a member of the Outcast Motorcycle Club based out of Georgia, also performed several of their events. So in 2012, Dominic Bishop Henley, a Wheels of Soul Motorcycle Club member, is convicted in St. Louis of conspiring to murder Outcasts. On January 29th, 2011, a jury determined that Dominic Henley, along with other members of the Wheels of Soul, traveled to the Black New Year's Eve event in East St. Louis with the intent of killing multiple members of the Outcast Motorcycle Club. On January 2013, Outcast member Johnny Lee Guilford is indicted for conspiracy to distribute cocaine. Police had been in the middle of an undercover operation where they were recording conversations with the Outcast motorcycle club members who were suspected of dealing stolen motorcycles. As a part of the investigation, they came across Johnny Lee Guilford involved in drug sales, including selling cocaine to police informant multiple times in 2011. He pleaded guilty in May 2013. In 2014, in August, Outcast Motorcycle Club members, along with members of the Dominant Breed Club, gathered in a town, Ferguson, Missouri, to help law enforcement keep control of the town after a police shooting of an 18-year-old black teenager, Michael Brown. I do remember that. I believe he was running in a field and they shot him in the back. Pretty sure that's the one, but I could be wrong. In August 9, 2014, police officer Darren Brown, motorcycle club, stated that they wanted to help protect the stores from looting as well as participate in peaceful protests. In September 2014, Outcast member James Armstrong is arrested in retaliation to a shooting at a party in Birmingham, which saw a member of the Wheels of Soul and a member of the Showstoppers Sports Bike Club killed in August 30th, 2014. They are in books and movies and things like that. And I don't know. My question to you guys is, do you think that these clubs can all get along and be peacefully exist? Lindsay, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Sleeping Joe, what's going on? How are you? Luke, what's going on? These clubs been beefing for a while. Yeah, but is it possible that they can coexist, and get along? Path Killer, what's going on? How are you? You don't think so, Luke? I mean, sometimes the beef goes so far back and it's so ingrained to what you are, you know? I mean, I know from experience, being a former gang member, that you inherit the beef once you join whatever organization it is. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter. You could have no association with any of these people, right? But you still gotta hate them. And it's kind of weird. But you automatically have to hate them because that's what your organization does. They hate these people, so that's what it is. It's just like that. You could even have family members or friends that are in the opposite organization, and you can't have any association with them. Darren, how are you? And you automatically have to hate them people. So, but me, in my experience, when I was involved with a street gang, I didn't like the rival people anyway. That's the reason kind of why I gravitated towards the street gang that I did, was because I hated them people. I hated the rivals, and I was happy to go with them. Maureen, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. So in other news, the Grim Reapers Motorcycle Club in Evansville. Remember, we spoke about them before. They were having a situation with their clubhouse. So the feds sell the former home of the Evansville Grim Reapers Motorcycle Club. So they sold it. That's it. It's a done deal. There were tons of different situations that were going on there, and people were arrested. And they sold the clubhouse. There is no more arguing over it, or that's it. It's a done deal. They sold the clubhouse. And that's that. Nothing they could really do about that. So, yesterday we talked about the man that was arrested for killing the lawmakers out there in Minnesota, this guy. And I said that was him and it was a weight loss. I guess that's not him on the right. I got to correct that. That's one of the neighbors or something. Someone corrected me in the comments. And listen, if I ever make a mistake, I will come on here and correct it. So I guess this is one of his old roommates or something, or a neighbor or something like that. I thought it was him and he had a weight loss transformation. But obviously that wasn't him. But this is the guy. And now I want to talk about this other situations going on in my hometown, Bristol, Connecticut. So I guess you guys know I'm in recovery, and I used to drink quite a bit every day. So I used to go to this package store quite a bit, right? So I guess this guy, whoever this guy is, sorry for the grainy picture, but this is the picture that's circulating. And it says, armed robbery and assault around 7:30 p.m. in Bristol on Park Street inside K&S Liquor. That's a package store I used to go to every day. So a person posted below, entered the store, and he walked behind the counter and told the clerk that he was taking all the money. And then he assaulted the owner and took off with the cash from the register and a customer's cash that was already laying on the counter for a purchase. He casually walked out, heading down Tulip Street and towards Rockwell Park. A heavy police presence followed. This is the photo of the suspect. He was previously seen around Sam's convenience store and Rockwell Park around the same day. So people like this are just trash, you know? I guess people are getting desperate out there, right? Joe Blunts, what's going on? How are you? Thanks for joining us this morning. Craig, what's up, man? How are you? We got people pouring in. It's raining out. It's a pretty shitty day. You know, I still bring you guys the content. Here, we'll put some rain in the background. Nancy's doing great. She's sleeping right now. We're going to have some really good content on the way. If you guys haven't been watching, the former Outlaw and the former Hell's Angel Pee Wee and Bob, make sure you guys check that out. Tonight is part 8, I believe, or 9. It might be 9. Part 9 is tonight, and then part 8. And then eventually I'll play the whole interview in one shot. But if you want to see the whole interview, just join the membership. You can watch it right now. Go to Patreon and check out Patreon. You will see exclusive videos that you cannot see on YouTube. Some of them are pretty graphic, but hey, there's stuff that you can't put on here. There's different motorcycle club member fights and things like that I just cannot play on YouTube. But there's different documentaries on there. There's different, just exclusive content that you won't see here. But I do have some new interviews that are going to be coming. Let me check something real quick. Oh, so the YouTuber that shot and killed the guy and his wife out in Las Vegas, he is facing the death penalty for that situation. If you guys aren't aware of that, a YouTuber had some beef with another YouTuber Hey, Jaman, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. So, a YouTuber had beef with this other guy, and they're going back and forth on the internet, and this dude's talking about this other guy's wife and a bunch of craziness. But one of them lives in Las Vegas. The other ones live, I'm not really sure where. I think California or something like that. But so the couple come to Las Vegas, and they're kind of like instigating this guy. And he comes with a gun, and he deletes both of them on video. Right on the Las Vegas Strip. So now he is facing the death penalty. It's pretty wild that someone would do that and throw their whole life away. Over what? Like, I don't get it. I do not get it. I don't get why someone would really throw their whole life away for nothing. It makes no sense. I have a picture of the whole situation. Let me see if I get it for you guys. So these are the two people, and plus the guy on the left, his wife. So the guy on the left and his wife were both deleted forever. Here's a picture of him, and his wife was there. This is seconds before all this happened. I cannot show the video on YouTube, but it is on Patreon. You can see it there. But the guy on the right comes up while the guy on the left and his wife are live streaming. And the guy on the left thinks the dude's not going to do nothing. He thinks I could just whoop the dude, whatever. But the guy on the right pulls out a thing, and blam, blam. Him and his wife gone forever, and now he's in prison facing the death penalty. He's claiming self-defense, but he's facing the death penalty. This is the scene of the crime. I mean, it happened right in the middle of a busy sidewalk where people everywhere, right on the Las Vegas Strip. And this is like a very rare thing. So I guess YouTube beef can snowball into something like that. This isn't the first time this has happened either. This has happened before with people who had drama over YouTube. But let me just say this. It's never worth it to throw your life away for someone else. So think before you act. I don't care how bad you hate someone. I mean, now the two people are gone forever, and he just threw his whole life away. So a lot of people are affected. It's like a ripple effect. Their whole families are affected, and it's just never worth it. Yankees for life. How are you, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Shout out to everyone that takes the time to watch this show. I really appreciate you. We got a lot of great content on the way, and I'm excited for the future. There's a lot of great stuff coming. So I hope you guys like this content. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And don't ever throw your life away for someone else, because it's never worth it. Life is worth living. So I appreciate all you guys. And remember, don't be a bitch.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen